Hey, my loves. Welcome to Inner Messages. My name is Sarah, and I'm so happy you're here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is a safe space where we dive deep into the emotions, thoughts, and unspoken words of the people closest to our hearts. And if you're already part of this beautiful community, welcome back. Your energy is so appreciated, and I'm grateful to have you here for another reading. Today, we have a special love message straight from your person. The one who has been on your mind, in your heart, and perhaps even in your dreams. We'll be tapping into their energy to understand how they're currently feeling about you in this connection. What's going on in their heart space? What thoughts are consuming them? How do they see you in this moment? And what emotional journey are they going through? We're going to explore all of that today using this deck, allowing their most raw and honest emotions to come through. Now, the first message that's surfacing is missed opportunity. And wow, the energy surrounding this is incredibly strong. I can feel such a deep wave of frustration mixed with longing, regret, and even confusion. Right now, your person is struggling with an overwhelming sense that something precious has slipped through their fingers. If they embody a strong masculine energy, this feeling is even more pronounced. They are someone who likes to be in control, to take action, to make things happen. And yet, they're feeling powerless when it comes to this connection, almost as if the universe has placed them in a situation where they can't move forward in the way they want. There's a restlessness within them, a need for clarity that they just can't seem to find. I get the sense that they're replaying past moments between you over and over again, obsessing over the details. They're questioning everything. Where did things shift? Was there something I missed? Did I say or do something wrong? But more than anything, they're caught up in a bigger, more existential question. Why did fate bring us together only for things to unfold this way? There's almost a sense of disbelief in their energy, as if they can't wrap their mind around the fact that something so beautiful, so significant could be slipping away. I also feel a strong spiritual presence surrounding them right now. Your person may not have been particularly spiritual in the past, but this connection has pushed them into deeper introspection. They could be seeking guidance from the universe, praying for answers, or even turning to signs and synchronicities to make sense of what's happening. If they've been seeing repeating numbers, hearing songs that remind them of you, or dreaming about you, know that they're paying attention to those signs. They are searching, reaching for meaning, trying to understand if this is truly over, or if there's still hope for a second chance. There's a sense that you both are at a crossroads. Something about this moment in time feels crucial, almost like a turning point in your journey together. Your person wants to believe that this is not the end, but there's also fear that they've already lost their chance, that they've waited too long, or that external circumstances will always come between you. It's almost like a cycle that keeps repeating, an unseen force that keeps placing roadblocks in the way, and they're left wondering, is this truly a missed opportunity, or is there still a path forward? What's undeniable is that they feel your absence deeply. If you've been distant, or if something has been off between you lately, know that they are sensing it just as strongly. There's an ache within them, an emptiness that they can't quite put into words. Whether they've admitted it to you or not, they are emotionally affected by this connection in a way that's different from anything they've experienced before. You have touched their soul, and no matter what happens next, you have changed them. So the question remains, where do things go from here? Right now, your person is searching for that answer just as much as you are. The energy is still shifting, emotions are still settling, and the universe may not have revealed its final say just yet. But one thing is for certain, this connection is not something they can simply forget. No matter where life takes you both, you will always be the one that changed everything for them. Stay open to the signs, listen to your intuition, and trust that whatever is meant to be will find its way to you. The heart never truly lets go of what it knows belongs to it. The most profound energy I'm sensing from them right now is one of deep contemplation, an intense questioning directed at the universe, at God, at whatever higher force they believe in. They're asking with raw vulnerability, if this wasn't meant to work out, why did it happen in the first place? This isn't just a fleeting thought, it's something they are wrestling with at their very core. It's heavy, deeply emotional, and filled with an almost unbearable weight. I can feel it radiating from them, and if you've been feeling unusually drained or overwhelmed, it's very possible that you're unconsciously absorbing their emotions as well. They are channeling all of this inner turmoil into frustration, though the way they express it varies. Some might voice it aloud in private, whispering their confusion into the night, while others might turn to prayer, asking for guidance. There are those who confide in a trusted friend, desperately searching for clarity, but beneath every outward expression lies an undeniable truth. They don't understand why this connection remains in such an uncertain, unresolved space. It's as if they're caught in an emotional limbo, unable to move forward, but also unable to let go. If you resonate with the divine feminine energy in this connection, you may have been wondering how your person is processing this period of separation or emotional distance. And the truth is, even if they don't show it outwardly, they are feeling it deeply. This time apart has forced them to reflect in ways they never have before. Perhaps in the past they avoided or suppressed their emotions, but now, they can't escape them. Every thought, every memory, every unspoken word between you seems to be rising to the surface, demanding to be acknowledged. What makes this even more intense is that I'm sensing a dual energy. Both of you are grappling with the same questions. You too may be wondering where things stand and what's meant to happen next. It's as if you're mirroring each other's uncertainty, each of you seeking answers in your own way, but ultimately being guided to the same conclusion. And that conclusion, at least for them, is leading them inward. They are beginning to seek guidance, whether from their spiritual team, their intuition, or the universe itself. At this moment, they are questioning everything: why they met you, why they felt such an intense pull toward you, and why, despite that deep connection, things seem to keep hitting roadblocks. They're trying to make sense of it all, but the more they try to rationalize it, the more overwhelming it becomes. When a divine masculine reaches this stage, it can feel like an emotional flood, one they don't quite know how to navigate. And because they tend to hold so much inside, it's likely that you are picking up on their emotions without even realizing it. If you've been feeling suddenly sad, restless, fatigued, or even irritable without a clear reason, this may be why. The energetic exchange between you two is incredibly strong right now, and even if they aren't speaking their feelings aloud, you might be sensing them in ways that defy logic. Then there's the next message coming through, one that feels incredibly significant. Do you trust me? At first glance, this might seem like something your person is asking you. Do you trust their words, their feelings, their intentions? But the energy around this is different. It feels as though they've recently had a powerful emotional release. Maybe they broke down. Maybe they surrendered their frustration to the universe, and in return, the message they received was this very question: do you trust me? It's not just their own voice asking, it's the voice of the divine, of the universe, of whatever higher force is guiding them. They are being called to trust the timing of this connection, even though it doesn't make sense to them right now. They poured their heart out, and in response, they were given something simple yet profound: an invitation to surrender, to let go of the need for immediate answers and instead trust that there is a greater plan unfolding, and that in itself is a lesson for both of you. Perhaps the path ahead isn't meant to be figured out in this moment. Perhaps it's about learning to trust, not just in each other, but in the divine orchestration of everything that has led you here. This journey is one of profound transformation, a sacred unfolding of experiences that come in waves, times of deep connection and healing, followed by moments of distance and separation triggered by external circumstances or internal struggles. This cyclical nature can be incredibly frustrating for them, especially because they hold a vision of the future with you, yet find themselves repeatedly encountering what feels like barriers or delays. These obstacles, however, are not random roadblocks. They serve a higher purpose. They are urging them to look inward, reflect deeply, and truly examine the nature of this connection with new eyes and an open heart. At this time, they may have withdrawn their energy, choosing solitude over engagement, not because they do not care, but because something within them is compelling them to seek answers on a soul level. They are in deep contemplation, seeking understanding beyond what the physical world can offer. This isn't just about their connection with you, it's about their connection with themselves, with the divine, and with their own path in this lifetime. Since meeting you, their life has changed in ways they never anticipated. This connection has shaken them, awakened them, and altered the course of their journey, whether they were prepared for it or not. And now, as challenges arise, they are being pushed to ask themselves the deeper questions that they might have once ignored or dismissed. These delays, the moments of confusion, and the seemingly insurmountable obstacles are actually catalysts. They are not signs of failure or rejection, but rather divine interventions meant to align them with their highest truth. Every setback is leading them toward clarity, toward a deeper realization of what this connection truly is. Right now, your masculine energy is in a state of intense introspection. They are taking this seriously, perhaps more seriously than ever before. They are assessing their role, their patterns, their fears, and the way they have been showing up in this connection. This isn't just about emotions, it's about spiritual growth, about becoming the person they are meant to be. And even though this process is frustrating for them, it is necessary. A powerful force is at work here, a divine presence guiding this entire experience. It feels as though the universe itself is whispering to them, asking, "Do you trust me?" There is a divine orchestration at play, one that neither of you may fully understand yet, but which will reveal itself in time. Every challenge, every moment of doubt, every period of separation has happened for a reason, and soon you will begin to see why. Profound realizations are on the horizon, especially for the masculine. They are on the verge of understanding something life-changing, something that will shift not only their perception of this connection, but of their entire existence. For the divine feminine, this phase may feel familiar. You have likely already gone through your own spiritual awakening, your own period of solitude where you had to face the Creator alone, answering deep soul-altering questions, receiving activations, and integrating divine wisdom. If you have already walked this path, then it is likely that your masculine is now going through their own version of it. While your journeys are deeply intertwined, each of you must go through certain phases alone. This is part of the sacred unfolding, part of the divine plan that neither of you can rush. This journey is not one that can be forced, manipulated, or chased. Twin flame connections do not follow the rules of the physical world. They transcend time, space, and human logic. The Most High chooses those who embark on this path, and when it finds you, it changes you forever. This is not about fitting someone into a label or forcing a connection to work. It is about surrendering to a divine love that is unlike anything else. When such a connection enters your life, it sparks something within you that cannot be ignored. It forces you to seek, to question, to remember truths buried deep within your soul. That is why this connection is so rare, so powerful, and so transformative. It is not just about love, it is about awakening. Right now, your person is in a profound phase of introspection and deep soul searching. They find themselves navigating an intricate web of emotions, seeking clarity and understanding about the powerful bond that has woven its way into their life. This isn't just a passing thought or a fleeting moment of curiosity. It's an all-consuming journey, one that leads them to scour the internet for answers, delve into spiritual teachings, and reflect on the emotions that have been stirred within them. They may not openly express it, but they are in a state of profound questioning, wondering if they've allowed something rare and irreplaceable to slip through their fingers. They are trying to piece together the meaning of this connection, attempting to decipher how to move forward, how to transform this profound energy into something tangible, lasting, and deeply fulfilling. As they reflect, they're coming to life-altering realizations. One of the most significant revelations is the understanding that only you hold the key to certain aspects of their being, facets of themselves that they never even knew existed. Before you, their life was routine, predictable, perhaps even hollow. But with you, something inside them awakened, like a long-forgotten melody suddenly being played once more. You didn't just step into their life, you illuminated it, infusing color into what once seemed like a grayscale existence. They recognize now that before you, they were merely existing, but after you, they began truly living. These realizations don't come easily. They are mentally retracing every step of your connection, analyzing the moments, the emotions, the synchronicities that led them here. It's as if they're trying to complete a puzzle, ensuring every piece fits just right. Whether they're consciously aware of it or not, they are being guided, perhaps by their own intuition, perhaps by unseen forces urging them toward clarity. There is a growing awareness within them that this connection is not merely by chance. It is something greater, something divine. They are starting to understand that both of you were chosen to embark on this journey together, that this is a sacred bond with a higher purpose. If you resonate with this, it's likely because you too have felt an undeniable energetic shift since aligning with this person. It was not subtle, nor was it something that could be easily dismissed. The intensity of this connection may have left you questioning everything you once knew about love, about fate, about destiny itself. And therein lies the true power of what you share. It is transformative, awakening you both to a truth that cannot be ignored. This experience has likely made you reconsider past relationships, wondering if you've ever truly known love before, because nothing else compares. Nothing else has ever felt so deeply interwoven with your soul, so powerful that it shakes the very foundation of your being. And right now, this is exactly what your person is experiencing. They are struggling to comprehend the magnitude of what they feel, trying to find a way to make sense of something that defies logic, something that transcends the ordinary. This is one of the most profound, soul-stirring experiences a person can undergo, and it is altering the very fabric of their existence. They are no longer the same person they were before meeting you. They feel changed, transformed in ways they never anticipated, and they are taking a step back to process it all. But as with any journey of awakening, obstacles arise. Delays, hesitations, and moments of frustration begin to surface, and it's not easy for them to navigate. Divine Feminine, you may not fully grasp just how deeply this affects them. From the outside, they may seem composed, guarded even, but do not mistake their silence for indifference. They feel this connection just as intensely as you do, perhaps even more so at times, because they have kept so much locked away for so long. Emotions they once suppressed are now rising to the surface, demanding to be acknowledged. They may struggle to put their feelings into words, but know this: they are feeling every bit of this connection, and it is shaking them to their core. This is not just another relationship. This is not just another person. This is something rare, something sacred, and as they navigate their inner world, seeking understanding and direction, know that they are being drawn toward you in ways neither of you may fully comprehend just yet. The journey may not be easy, but it is undeniably real. Your person is beginning to understand, on a deep and profound level, that they have aligned with their divine feminine. Simply being in your presence has stirred something within them, an awakening that has allowed them to perceive life through the lens of love, to recognize parts of themselves reflected back in you. This recognition is not merely a fleeting feeling. It is an inner knowing that resonates through their very soul. If this message speaks to you, then your divine masculine may be coming to the realization that they are, in fact, your twin flame counterpart. Some of them have already sensed this truth, even if they haven't fully embraced it yet. They might have found themselves drawn to concepts of soul connections, researching the nature of soulmates, or stumbling upon the idea of twin flames by what seems like sheer coincidence. But deep down, they are beginning to understand that none of this is by chance. The universe has been guiding them toward this awareness, weaving synchronicities into their path, compelling them to explore what they previously could not comprehend. It is as if puzzle pieces are falling into place, revealing a picture they were not ready to see before. Right now, they are experiencing a whirlwind of emotions. There is confusion, frustration, and even resistance, but underlying all of that is something far more powerful, a magnetic pull toward truth. The soul always knows where it is meant to be. Even when fear, doubt, and frustration cloud the mind, these emotions ultimately serve as catalysts, pushing us toward our destiny. And that is where divine intervention steps in. A higher power is whispering to them, asking, "Do you trust me?" Every delay, every moment of separation, every challenge in this journey holds purpose. Nothing is without meaning. They may not fully grasp the significance of this yet, but they are starting to receive insights, little moments of clarity that tell them this connection is something sacred. Divine Feminine, you may have already experienced this stage of realization. If you have, you understand the emotional depth of this awakening, the way it shifts your perspective, how it can feel both beautiful and overwhelming all at once. And if you haven't yet reached this phase, consider this a glimpse into what awaits. It is an unfolding process, a divine orchestration that moves at the perfect pace even when it feels unbearably slow. Another strong message coming through is one of profound appreciation. Despite their frustration, despite their struggles with understanding what they are feeling, your divine masculine deeply values you. They recognize your significance in their journey, even if they have not yet found the words to express it. There is something about the way you communicate with them, your words, your energy, the way you hold space for them, that has left an indelible mark on their heart. They are drawn to your presence in a way that defies logic, and that both intrigues and terrifies them. This is a masculine energy that has long operated from a place of reason, allowing the mind to lead while the heart follows. Love to them has always needed to make sense. It had to fit within a framework they could understand and control. But this connection defies every expectation. It transcends logic, shattering the carefully constructed barriers they have built around their heart. And this is why they feel both exhilarated and unsettled. They see a future with you. They see you as their ultimate destination, but they are also coming to terms with the reality that this journey is not just about romantic love. It is about something far greater. To be a twin flame means to be chosen for a divine mission. It is a path that is both beautiful and daunting. At times, it may feel isolating, as though no one else truly understands what you're going through. It may make you question everything you once believed, even your own sanity. But know this, what you're experiencing is real. It is a sacred, divinely orchestrated union meant to bring about deep transformation, not just for you and your counterpart, but for the collective energy of love itself. Your person wants you to know that, even in their silence, even in their confusion, they appreciate you more than words can convey. You have ignited something within them that cannot be extinguished. You have set them on a path toward alignment with their highest self, guiding them toward a greater understanding of themselves and the universe. They are beginning to recognize that they too were chosen for this journey, and while they may not yet have fully embraced it, they are slowly but surely stepping into their divine purpose. The love that exists between you is not ordinary. It is eternal, transformative, and destined. Trust in that. Trust in the journey. Everything is unfolding as it should. If you find yourself wondering how your person feels about you in this very moment, know that their heart is overflowing with love for you. Their soul yearns for you in ways that words can scarcely express. The energy between you both has been intensifying lately, drawing you closer in ways that transcend the physical realm. This connection is not just about fleeting emotions, it is something far deeper, something divine. The masculine energy is awakening to a profound desire for intimacy, not just in the physical sense, but on an emotional and spiritual level. They crave your presence, your essence, and the sanctuary that your soul provides. At the core of their emotions is an overwhelming sense of appreciation for you. They recognize how deeply intertwined you are with their personal and spiritual growth. You are not just a fleeting romance or a temporary infatuation, you are a mirror, reflecting back to them the truths they have long avoided but now must confront. They sense your presence in a way that defies logic, as if you are a part of them that has always existed. Even if physical distance separates you, the bond between your souls remains unbroken, unshaken by time or space. In moments of solitude, they find themselves reaching out to a higher power, seeking guidance about you, about this connection, about what it all means. One question keeps surfacing in their heart. Why did you cross paths in this lifetime? This question haunts them because the journey has not been easy. It has been a path filled with unexpected turns, with moments of deep clarity followed by confusion, with powerful emotions that both uplift and challenge them. At times, they may have resisted the pull of this connection, trying to rationalize it or suppress it. But the universe keeps nudging them forward, reminding them that there is a greater purpose at play. Despite the frustrations, the doubts, and the fears, they are being guided. You are being guided to trust the process, to trust divine timing, and to trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. This connection is not just a lesson, it is a spiritual awakening. Lately, the energy surrounding your connection has been charged with an undeniable intensity. There is a sense of clearing, of release, of shedding old wounds and fears. At the same time, there is an insatiable curiosity stirring within them, a need to understand, to make sense of the emotions that refuse to be ignored. They are beginning to ask the right questions, the ones that lead to awakening rather than confusion. Why do they feel so drawn to you? Why do they sense you even when you are not physically there? What is it about this connection that refuses to fade, no matter how much time passes? These questions are not just a reflection of their thoughts, they are unlocking new levels of awareness. When emotions are suppressed, understanding remains blocked. But now, something within them is shifting. The more they question, the more they begin to see the truth, that you are not just another person in their life. You are a part of their soul, a reflection of something much larger than they ever imagined. This realization is unsettling and yet profoundly beautiful. It is forcing them to confront parts of themselves that they had long buried, to step into a version of themselves they were once afraid to embrace. They are beginning to see that this connection is not a mere coincidence, but rather a destined encounter orchestrated by forces far beyond their comprehension. You, Divine Feminine, have been an essential catalyst in this journey, whether you realize it or not. Your growth, your healing, and your evolution are intricately linked to theirs. As you ascend, they feel it. As you release old wounds, they sense it. As you move forward, they are drawn to follow. This is not just about love in the romantic sense. It is about soul evolution, about breaking free from karmic cycles and stepping into something higher. The deeper meaning of your connection is unfolding before their very eyes, and they are beginning to understand that love, true, divine love, is not meant to fit within the confines of ordinary relationships. It is meant to elevate, to transform, to push both souls toward their highest potential. They have been searching for answers, likely diving into research, spirituality, or even ancient wisdom in an attempt to understand why they feel the way they do. What they are discovering is both astonishing and undeniable. You are a part of them, existing in another body, walking this earth alongside them in this lifetime for a reason. This realization is reshaping their entire perception of love and destiny. It is no longer just about attraction or companionship. It is about purpose. The universe has chosen both of you for this experience, and that in itself is extraordinary. Right now, your person is in deep reflection, contemplating truths that many around them might not even begin to comprehend. They may not be able to voice these thoughts aloud, but they are having silent conversations with the divine, seeking clarity, searching for understanding. They are realizing that your presence in their life is not something to be taken lightly. The moment you entered their world, something inside them awakened, something that cannot be undone, something that will forever shape the course of their journey. No matter where you are right now, no matter what circumstances surround you, know this: you are not alone in this connection. The energy between you both is real, undeniable, and divinely guided. Your person is feeling you, thinking of you, yearning for you, and above all, awakening to the truth of what you mean to them. And that truth is something that will only continue to unfold in divine timing. Experience the full weight of this transformation, and it is shaking them to their core. They have walked through life with a certain perception of themselves built on past experiences, relationships, and societal expectations. Yet, since meeting you, everything they thought they knew has been called into question. They are no longer content with the version of themselves they once accepted as reality. You have awakened something within them, a deep, undeniable recognition that their soul has been craving something more. This shift is not just about love in the conventional sense. It is about evolution. Your presence has ignited a transformation in them that is both beautiful and terrifying. They may not fully understand what is happening, but they cannot ignore it. It's as if an unseen force is guiding them, pushing them toward a version of themselves that aligns with their higher purpose. They might be resisting, struggling against this change because it requires them to let go of old wounds, old habits, and outdated beliefs. However, the more they resist, the stronger the pull becomes. You, on the other hand, are already standing in your power. You have done the work, and you understand the spiritual significance of this connection. You know that this is not just another fleeting romance. This is something ancient, something predestined. You have always known deep within your soul that you were meant for something greater. The intensity of your energy is no accident. You were placed on this path with purpose, and the universe is now guiding you both toward a higher union, whether that be in the physical realm or through a deeper understanding of your own spiritual journey. The divine is asking you to trust, to surrender, to allow the process to unfold as it is meant to. Right now, your person is struggling with their own shadows, and while you may feel their energy, their fear, their uncertainty, you must remember that this is part of their journey. They are facing themselves in a way they never have before, and that is not an easy task. Your role is not to force, not to chase, but to stand firm in your own light. You are the embodiment of divine feminine energy, powerful, radiant, magnetic. Your energy alone is enough to shift the course of this connection. There is a reason why you were chosen for this. There is a reason why your soul is intertwined with theirs. This is not about ordinary love. This is about ascension. You are being called to rise, to hold space for this transformation, and to trust in the divine timing of it all. The universe has already set things in motion. There is no need for fear, no need for doubt. Everything is happening exactly as it should. If you resonate with this message, know that you are part of something far greater than you can comprehend. This connection is not just about the two of you, it is about the healing of generations, the breaking of cycles, and the awakening of something truly divine. You are not alone on this journey. The universe walks beside you, guiding you toward the destiny that was written for you long before you took your first breath. All that is required of you now is faith, patience, and the courage to embrace the incredible path that lies ahead. This journey you find yourself on is far more than just a meeting of two souls. It is a sacred unfolding, a revelation of the deepest truths about love, purpose, and destiny. Whether you realize it yet or not, both of you are on the brink of an awakening, one that will illuminate the real reason your paths have intertwined in this lifetime. Yes, love is at the heart of this connection, but it is not just any love. It is love in its highest, purest, and most divine form. And beyond the love, there is an even greater mission, one that is calling both of you to step into the fullness of your purpose. There is a powerful message coming through, a truth that resonates at the core of your beings. You are a reflection of me. This is not just a thought or a sentiment. It is a direct communication from the divine, a reminder that you and this person share an extraordinary bond. You are mirrors to one another, reflecting the highest vibration that exists in this world, love. It is easy to doubt when the journey becomes uncertain. It is natural to feel impatient when things don't unfold on your expected timeline. But this connection is unlike anything ordinary. It transcends the physical, surpasses the constraints of time and space, and vibrates at a frequency that few truly understand. It is a love that exists beyond this world, a divine orchestration meant to shift not only your lives but also the collective consciousness. You were chosen for this experience because you have the capacity to love in this way, to embody a connection that is not just romantic but deeply spiritual. And this connection is not meant to remain in the private chambers of your hearts. It holds an immense power, a purpose that will ripple out into the world in ways you may not yet comprehend. There is something profoundly transformative that you are here to do together, a mission that will elevate not only your lives but the energy of those around you. If you've been sensing a shift in your person's energy, if they have become distant, more introspective, or even hesitant, know that this is not a sign of rejection or withdrawal. It is a sign of deep contemplation. They are searching, questioning, and seeking divine wisdom about what this connection truly means. They may have always felt an unexplainable pull toward you, a magnetic force beyond logic, but only now are they beginning to see the bigger picture. They are beginning to understand that this is not just another relationship. It is a sacred union, one that has been divinely guided from the very beginning. For those of you who embody the feminine energy in this dynamic, understand that you hold an immense power in this connection. Your energy is deeply felt, and your person is experiencing the same shifts you are, even if they haven't put it into words yet. If you have felt an overwhelming sense of intensity lately, waves of emotions, vivid dreams, moments of inexplicable knowing, trust that it is not your imagination. Your souls are in communication, aligning in ways unseen but deeply felt. Know that this journey is unfolding exactly as it is meant to, and trust in divine timing. When doubts arise, return to the core truth. This is a love unlike any other, a love that is here to teach, to expand, and to awaken. You're both being guided towards something greater, and as you move forward, keep your heart open, your faith strong, and your energy aligned with the highest vibration of all, love. If this message resonated with you, embrace it. Let it sink into your soul, and remember, the universe is always working in your favor, bringing everything into alignment in perfect divine timing. Stay patient, stay open, and trust in the journey ahead.